Hello you beautiful people and welcome to today's video. Today I have another sketchbook tour for you, as you can clearly see. And yeah, this sketchbook is from this brand called Lana. And I believe it's a brand of Hanemühle. And I researched them a bit and I think I read that this was an independent manufacturer at some point in time, very old manufacturer indeed of papers, and Hanemühle bought them at some point. I think something like that. So this is this is a sketchbook for dry media, and my wife bought this a while ago and she was not too fond of it, so she gave it to me. And yeah, it's for dry media, so ink doesn't really work and watercolor doesn't really work either, so yeah, I was not too happy with this sketchbook because it's just not for me. If you're someone who just draws with pencils or charcoal or something like that, I think that this could work for you. So without further ado, let's just jump into this tour. I decorated this book with some stickers I had laying around, some bullet journal stickers I never used for something else, so I figured I could just stick them on this book. The book itself looks really pretty, I think. And these two stickers were made by my friend Mari, and I'll display her screen. I'll display her name on the screen so you can look up her Instagram account. And yeah, let's start. So if you know this channel and if you know me a bit, you know that if I don't like a sketchbook, I will rush through it rather quickly. So, and if I like a sketchbook, I'll probably use it for a bit longer because I enjoy the paper and I take more time with the things I do in them. I can't do a thing about it. It's just the way it is. Yeah, so these two Animal Crossing stickers I drew with Copic markers on sticker paper and then did put some foil on top. So they are waterproof, and yeah, I stuck them in here. And I started this one on the 7th of June 2020 and I finished it on the 18th of June 2020. And don't freak out, I only used one side of the paper, so excuse me, there was somebody on my mailbox and I need to look what he did there. Okay, so someone really irritated me. Someone just walked next to a house and I can see him from the window of the room I'm filming in, and we have some very big flowers next to our house, and he apparently just he made a very happy face and he made a selfie with our flowers next to our house, and it was very wholesome because he usually has a very grumpy face, so that was cute. So let's start with the sketchbook tour, shall we? Yeah, so this paper is kind of rough and very soft, and if you use a pen that is too hard, you will dig into the surface of the paper. So I used polychromos for most of the drawings I did with color pencils, so because they are very soft. I think maybe you can also use Prismacolors, but I don't know because I don't own these pens and I can't really. I have the color rays, I think are this from Prismacolor, I don't know, but I don't have these color pencils, so I can't really tell you, but it probably will work. The softer your pencil is, the better it will work on this paper, in my honest opinion. So yeah, I drew a little landscape and a little a landscape and a little strawberry. I think this was referenced of a photo from Google Images, but I don't remember. And over this one and over this one, I went over with the Caran d'Ache blender pen. That's basically just a stick of wax and makes the colors more smooth, and also kind of seals them into the paper. You can see here that I went over this with the blender, and maybe you can see that the strawberry did transfer to this page, but the landscape did not, because it was sealed with the wax pen. So that's why. And I wanted to fill this book even quicker, so I asked my followers on Instagram to give me some suggestions for drawings. And obviously the first one was hands. And here we have some fat cats. And a post delivery fox. An octopus with different socks on every arm. A polar bear on a holiday. Oh, and what I also discovered is that Posca pens don't really work on this paper, but I use them anyway. So, cat hair everywhere, like usual. Here is my favorite animal with my favorite snack, and I really like these guys that are unfortunately not living anymore, because, you know, people kill animals. And I really like iced coffee, so I feel like this is kind of a snack. And yeah, so I draw both of these things together. So, figure studies with silly monster faces. And my camera is about to die. Get my little cable out so I can put it in the camera. Alright, so I have some energy now. My camera doesn't have to die. So this is a fairy, and I'm not censoring this one because this is the only not safe for work sketch in this sketchbook, and I was too lazy to tape off this one, so here's a little something. And here's a unicorn, and I drew an anthro unicorn sitting on a park bench, working on a laptop, sipping on a coffee to go. And yeah, that was it with suggestions, I think, or maybe Leslie was a suggestion too and I forgot him. And yeah, he's the #1 uncle, in case you did not know that. Here is one of my favorite characters with his favorite food. I mean, Vesgen is so we have this lore in one of our stories that there are immortals, and they are kind of these descendants from mythical beings, but they have to eat a lot of calories to get their body going and keep their body going, and especially when they are getting injured and stuff, they have to eat a lot of calories afterwards. And he really likes burgers. And here are some lazy sketches in color pencils and in ballpoint pen. This is a lazy me being very tired on a Thursday at work. I did not even put dates down on these pages. That's how much I hated this book. And obviously I had to put in some fan art, so here's some It fan art for you with Richie and Eddie, because They are obviously my favorite characters. So also I drew the other ones except for Stan and yeah, here's Bill, Beth and Mike. Oh yeah, and Ben is also missing, and Eddie and Richie. And oh yeah, I do believe that I mentioned that several times because I'm a huge fan of Shining and Doctor Sleep, the book versions, and I really love to think of this as this huge shared universe with I mean it is a shared universe because there's a character from The Shining that plays a role in the It book, and yeah, so here's Mike and Bill deciding not to visit the Overlook Hotel platform, and yeah, it's probably for the better. So here's another one of my immortals, my character Leonie, and this is Mephisto, a character of my wife, and the original immortal dude that is in this story. So here's Terry, my little drama boy, and oh yeah, you know, I wish I could take the summer like better, but I always get headaches, and this was a day when I had a huge headache. And yeah, here's my character Ingmar, and this is just some random girls. Oh yeah, this was when my timeline was full of Homestuck, and it was Karkat's birthday, and so I drew my old favorite couple, which is Dave and Karkat. And here's Betsy and Trish, and a little Mephisto, and I marked the middle of this book with this little green squiggle, and yeah, this is the middle of the book. My soft boy Milo, and I really like drawing him. I really like his shapes. He's so soft. Really like soft boys. And also, it's so adorable. There was this guy again, and he walked back with his dogs, and he stopped on the neighbor's garden and made a photograph of the roses with his phone. It's so cute. So, alright. Yeah, this is Todd, and again in different age forms. This is one of the only times I try to make a full color pencil illustrations in this sketchbook, and this is Betsy, my little witch. And my wife later told me that I gave her the Sabrina outfit, and I don't know, but I probably did. We have not watched the series, and I barely remember the trailer, but it could well be that she was wearing a kind of similar outfit, and I was influenced, like, without knowing it. And yeah, in here I found a gel pen which works on this paper, so that was nice because I really like drawing with pen and ink, and it gave me a bit of joy to yeah, make some outlines. I think this is my character Amadeo, but with the other ones I'm not sure. I think they are just random. But I think you can see, like, that I had so much more fun when I had some inks available to use. So I think I drew this with a reference from Pinterest. Here's a little teapot, and this is done in ballpoint pen, some post studies from dance videos. Here are some more, and some Terry again. And yeah, Annie, Vesgen and Trish. And some washi tapes to fill up this space so I don't have to draw on this paper. I think this is my favorite drawing in this whole sketchbook. It's my character Primrose, who's a witch and the leader of a witch coven. And yeah, here's my dog sleeping and wanting to have some food. Here's a pose I referenced from Pinterest, I think, and I drew our characters Lena and Zilad doing the smoochies. Here are some more just random ballpoint pen doodles, and here's Kine and Livy, and this is just random. And here's more Prim, and I just love her. She's just a cute girl. And me complaining about the heat. And yeah. I don't really know. This sketchbook tour is rather short, and because I don't really put much time into the things I do in here, it's just a little thing for in between. The next sketchbook tour is definitely gonna be longer, and I'm definitely gonna need more time to fill up the book I'm currently working in, which is a Moleskine, which I also use on both sides of the paper, so yeah, it's gonna be longer. So here are more characters. This is Annie, and this is Jane and Mad. And yeah, I was not happy with the way I draw eyes again, so I experimented with some shapes to make them smaller because they were kind of getting too big in my opinion, and they made the faces of the adults kind of childish in my style, and not a huge fan of, I don't know what I want, to be honest, like, I don't know. So here are sketches made with ballpoint pen and gel pen. Here's the same. I really like Wesley's expression here. That's nice. And I also really like this one. And yeah, I don't know. I will probably need some years to figure out what kind of style I want to draw in, and even then I'm probably not gonna have found it. Some cats. Just some more random sketches of random characters, and this is what I wrote down, what I thought of this book, and this is a swatch page of some stuff like watercolors. I think this is alcohol ink and other inks, and watercolors is here, and this is Ecoline, and watercolors just, I don't know, they don't really look good in my opinion on this paper, so I did not really use them. So yeah, that was a kind of very short tour. But I think it's fine. I think it's fine to have some shorter ones in between, and to be honest, there's not that much deep thought out illustration in this book. It's just, I just wanted to fill it so it does not go to waste, and use it for some practice and to gain some more mileage, and so it's just, yeah, I mean, why not? So have you ever used something by this brand, and did you like it or didn't you like it? So I really would like to know what your opinion is, and maybe you have this exact book and maybe your opinion differs from mine, and I really wanna know what you think of this paper. And yeah, obviously it's not made for my needs, so it's like taking Copic paper and complaining because it's not made for acrylic paint. So You know what I mean? Not every paper is for every artist, and that's completely fine. And yeah, but it was an experience. So thank you very, very much for watching, and we see each other next time. And until we do, please do something that makes you happy. And also, it's very hot right now, so stay hydrated. Bye!